You join me in my kitchen where I have a filthy secret. I am so embarrassed by this. I have a broken cooker hood extractor fan thing. However, it has been broken for a very long time and it's filthy. It's filthy. So I want to change it. Now I'm just after opening up the instructions and it has it's like 2 people. So basically, I'm going to show you how filthy this is. Please don't judge me. We are not a judging community, but if you are not already familiar with the channel, that noise is Bjork getting into the box. But yes, if you're new to my channel, please don't judge me harshly because we all have these ugly things in our houses. Long story short, extractor fan has been broke for ages. It's been on my to-do list to fix. I thought it would have to require an electrician, but it's actually just a plug-in thing. However, it's all drilled in and whatever. Now, I thought I was being really clever. I managed to get the manufacturer things off the old one, and it's probably here since this house was built 20 years ago. I managed to find an exact same one, the same model. So I'm hoping the same drill holes and everything. Yeah, I'm hoping, I'm so sorry, the noise of the box is probably picking up on the mic. I'm hoping I have been clever because I was thinking the same drill holes, if it's the exact same part, then the same drill holes will, I don't have to drill new holes basically. Let me show you how filthy this is. So hidden under here, look at that. That is disgusting. It's completely dead. Look, you can see a little hole from my old knob as well. Right. Ugh. When you open this up, oh God, I'm so embarrassed. When you open this up, it is supposed to automatically turn on. It doesn't, and it is completely dead. So the brand is Faber, and I was actually able to find one that will fit. So it's a built-in thing. I'll bring you up, hang on. Oh, it is nasty up here. Okay, hang on, my camera won't fit. I may have to just remove the mic, hang on. Oh my God, look at the dust. Look at the dodgy paint job. So this is the plug for the old extractor. Then this tubey thing, vent, goes in and then the air goes out there through a hole in the wall. So there's the top. That's disgusting. I am so sorry. Please tell me I'm not the only person who has these manky spots in my house. Now, my brain, this is the new part. For some reason, this looks bigger than the other one, but I did measure, but this happens to me all the time, where things look different size. It's definitely the exact same one. Okay, I've just reached my first obstacle. This is not the plugs we use here. Oh no. Why would they sell me a thing? I bought it from an Irish company. If I put a new plug on the end, will there be an issue with the voltage? I need to check the invoice and the sales ad, because this should be UK 3-pin plug, not, I think that's European plug. I'll be back. I decided to not worry about the plug for now and plow on with removing the old hood, because this has to come down anyway. With using the instructions, I was trying to go backwards with uninstalling it. It was kind of fiddly. I couldn't really figure out how the previous people had gotten the door on or off, which resulted in me being a little bit heavy-handed. This is so nasty that I have to literally be careful what I touch. I was looking for my gardening gloves, but I couldn't find any. I'm after just pulling the old door off. I was unscrewing it, and then I I managed to get the latch down. I think there was grease stopping it. Ugh, this is so nasty. The good thing about this is at least all the drill holes will hopefully be the same. Okay, so no judgment, but that is absolutely nasty. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm following the instructions but in the reverse. So these are the installation instructions and I am following the instructions but for removing it. So the front piece comes off and then it looks like side pieces maybe. Yeah. And then this front bit and the bottom bit. Ugh. My latest obstacle is greasy nuts. Stiff, greasy screws. It's not the first time I've come across this. So this is why I have some, what was it, fast release penetrant. There's 2 screws. There's a lot of power in a bolt. 2 screws that I need to unscrew. I'm after going at them with the pliers from above to try and twist them. And I know in my frustration I will use this and I'll just bore a hole in the thing. So I'm going to make I'm going to penetrate them and then I'm going to make a cup of tea. And my brother won't answer the phone to me because he knows what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to spray this on the bolt and hopefully after a cup of tea it may have loosened and I can get the 2 screws out. I just found a racing slip and the year, guess the year. So it is a Boyle Sports receipt. The horse, oh, the writing's gone a bit. Raisewell. 8-1, €10 bet. And the date is the 30th of the 11th, 2012. I moved into this house November 2013. So the previous occupants, I wonder did they win 8 to 10, €10. Good bet there. Anyway, I'm after finding that randomly up there. There's also really nasty. There's a plastic spoon. How does a plastic spoon even get up here? It makes me think whoever installed this the last time. Look, also I sat on the wet cloth and I have a wet patch on my bum. Look at this. How does that even get up there? Like, how does that even get up there? I feel like I need a tetanus after this. I'm being dramatic, I know, but ugh. I can handle my own grease. I just can't handle prehistoric grease. Anyway, I think my nuts are penetrated now. So I'm gonna take the top bolt off. as I was taking down this a ping pong ball. A ping pong ball. A ping pong? That's not a ping pong ball. A bouncy ball. You can tell I'm just repulsed. Okay, something I was really conscious about, which is why I put a lovely white towel there, was I was nervous I'd crack my hob. I did think of that. Ask me how I know, because didn't I crack something in the bathroom doing a little DIY? So, and I remember when I was getting my sink changed, the guy was like, there's a risk of cracking it, and I was like, oh, okay. Make a mental note. This is absolutely nasty. I'm not even going to zoom in on that. You can literally, you could, I'll say no more. We'll put this out the back. I'm going to clean up here, clean the little event thingy. I'm glad I got it down. I'm glad I got it down. Right, let's, I need to shower. Okay. I'm going to take out all of the old parts and clean up.
Yeah.
Oh. So that, no.
You might do it with the end of that. See the end of it is bladed. What I want you to do, anyways is, cut that 2-pin plug, just cut the wire. Just cut the head off.
Okay.
You can't open it, so just cut it off, yeah?
Cut the, okay, yeah, but I need a plug. I need a plug, don't I?
You take the plug off your oven.
It's a bit scaldy looking. Oh, I split the wire.
It's alright, be okay.
I only have 2 wires, I don't have 3 wires.
It's alright, it just means there's no weird on it, but it still is a new plug, so that's okay. Yeah, get a plug, and I'll talk to you wording it up, yeah? It's simple after that, it's actually simple after that.
Is wiring a plug legal?
Yeah, it's a plug, there's some talk about legalities and all the way out of that.
Should a qualified electrician not be doing this? My brother is talking me through how to fit a plug over the phone, but I do not play with electrics. The old plug on the old extractor fan is actually a bit loosey, so I'm just going to get a new plug for it, and that will buy me time because I want my brother to fit that. I do not want to try and fit a plug. Apparently it's very easy, but I just have it in my head. I don't play with electrics. Anyway, I'm going to clean this so it's nice and then start putting the new one up. My last problem is the door. Because I was wondering how, because I had to pull the old door off, I should have fitted this thing with the door attached to it, which makes it heavier, which makes it a two-man job. So I'm hoping I could maybe, I don't know. Crisis averted. I've just realised if you take the vent thing out, I can get my hand and my little screwdriver in. So if you, for whatever reason, are also replacing your cooker hood and you can't get the door on, see if you can take the venty thing out and then get your little hand in. It does help when you have little hands. And then I have enough, have enough space to get the top screws in. So when I open it, it's not going to fall off in my hand. It turns out I actually made a big mistake. So I had to take a break and come back the next day because I needed to sleep on it. I had fit the new extractor fan flush against the wall, which was leaving a gap between the cabinet door, and my brain was like, but I followed the old drill holes. Why is there a gap when I put the cabinet door on? Which I then realised that I didn't use all of the drill holes and that the item has to have a few millimeters away from the wall. You will see later. So I decided to do some decluttering because I was heading to the recycle centre anyway. I needed to bring that old greasy electrical hob thingy to the recycle centre. So I said, right, while I am going, I will make it worth my while. Instead of doing huge declutters once a month or even once a quarter, I'm trying to just do little and often because it just takes the sting out of making a mess. Something that I've been meaning to do for ages is to go through my paint stash. I have a really bad habit of hanging on to dribbles of paint, which is kind of a good idea, especially if you're just touching up scuffs on a wall. However, what can happen is the tin, because there's only a dribble left in it, more air can get in and they dry out quicker. So I decided to go through my paint stash and see what has gone to gunk, what is just, see if I could free up some space as well. I also have a really bad hoarding habit for tester pots of paint. They just come in so handy for craft projects or if you're doing a small DIY. So I needed to thin out on them. Granted, I didn't thin out much because I like all the colours that I have, but I wanted to just give them a little organising. I have managed, sorry, I'm after having a toasty if there's crumbs on my face. I have managed to keep the storage nook that I got done last year relatively clutter free. However, I am gonna get some wood. I hang on to wood pieces thinking, oh, I'm gonna use that, and I never do. So another thing I really need to donate this, but again, I may use it one day. For what, I don't know. But I have had this sombrero This is like an expensive sombrero. So, am I wearing it the right way? I've had this sombrero for years and I haven't used it in the last decade, but for some reason I can't let it go. In all the declutter videos I do, this just moves around, and it is now in, like, it's not even something I'd use as a piece of decor. This was a Halloween costume like 12 years ago. It was a last minute Halloween costume. Me and my friend put sombreros on and we had stripy blankets. We cut a hole in the top and we put moustaches on, and we had maracas, DIY ones. Yeah, so it kind of has sentimental value, but anyway, I'm not going to part with the sombrero just yet. If the price was right. No, I'm joking. I have wood in here that while I'm going to the recycle centre, I may as well make it worth the trip and bring random bits. So I need to bring that electrical hood to the recycle centre. I'm going to bring the paint, and then I reckon I could fit a bit of wood into the car as well. It's now officially almost a year since I got this storage nook done, and the piece of wood, it's a tabletop that I was hanging on to. It's here a year, I haven't used it. It has to go. Isn't electricity mad? I'm not gonna lie, trying to wire this plug, it is a bit fiddly. I'm following the diagram. I will not plug this in the wall. I'm just attempting to wire it. And then I'm gonna ask my brother to check it and then see if it goes bang. He told me to get a 13 amp fuse plug, and that's what I did. So I'm just following the diagram, trying to stick it in. If you ever change the plug, were you terrified to plug it into the wall? My brother is a mechanic, but he is trained to fix electric cars. So I'm like, well, if he can fix an electric car, hopefully he can wire this plug for me. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a bash and see. I'm after wiring it. There was no earth. Is it? Yeah. Neutral, live, brown, and earth. There's no earth in this cable. I just sent a picture to my brother. I'm very tempted to plug this in, but no, I'm gonna wait until at least there's someone in the house before electrocuting myself. If this works, I would be very proud of myself, but I don't think I'll be taking up being an electrician as a job. Apologies, my neighbour's lawnmower's in the background. I've decided I like to live on the edge. Oh! I sent a picture obviously to my brother. Now this is off, right? Okay. I sent a picture to my brother and he says that looks perfect. So, let's see. Oh, that's after blowing up. Oh my god, I did it! Oh, I have to send him a picture now. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, a hen, a doe, a tree. Watch this. I'm so proud of myself. Let there be extraction and light. Hang on, I turn that off. I'm delighted with myself. So when I open the door doesn't fall off. A bit wobbly yesterday. And also yesterday when I had to take a break from it, I realised I hadn't got it far enough out. I had it flush against the wall, which was leaving a gap, so my door wasn't flush. Whereas now everything, sorry I'm looking in the viewfinder, is flush. And I have a lovely bit of light now. And what I had to do during, especially, it's alright if it's like summer and spring, but anytime I was cooking and there was lots of like condensation, I'd open the window there. I mean, it was no big deal, but when the nights are cold, you're letting out all the bleeding heat. So now I have fitted an extractor fan and I've become an electrician. What I will say is I ended up doing it all myself. My brother talked me through and I sent him pictures with the plug. However, I have still asked him to come and just double check the plug because I am doubting myself. It's not something I usually do. I don't play around with plugs and electrics, but I am proud of myself for just persevering with this task. I'm sure people will be watching going, girl, that is an easy job, like, but boom, she's solid. I'm delighted with that. I can always do a bit of cooking now. It's the extra light I'm really happy with. And it's no longer greasy. Like, massive improvement to what it looked like yesterday when this was a nasty greasy vent and it was broken as well. So I'm an absolute pro. So when I need to change and swap this out, it's quite easy. If you have something like this, there's a clip here, and then that clip, and you just pop it out. And the light bulbs were broken in the last one, so it means I know how to change all of this. I'm basically whatever brand of Faber. I'm a Faber extractor fan pro at this stage. But now I have to clean up the mess, put my tools away and tidy up and have a well-earned cup of tea. Looking forward to making me dinner now tonight with me. I'm delighted with that. Anyway, have you ever done something, even if it was a smallish job, have you ever just felt proud because you didn't have to pay someone to do something in the house? Feeling proud right now. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.